Hi Anil.
Hi, Omar.
So Anil, when are you coming down to earth now? You're still walking on cloud 9 after your big moment at the Golden Globes?
No, that's basically, it's not that I'm, matter of fact, I'm trying to go up, not coming down. I have to go higher than this, hopefully.
Like how much? Abhi kya, Oscars?
No. There are a few awards in India also which I have to attend. So at the moment the focus is India. I'm looking forward to the release in India, Slumdog Millionaire's release, and see how people react to it over here in India.
When Golden Globes mein sare award were won by Slumdog, your reaction was like the old Anil Kapoor we know. It was like, showing the middle finger all over again. I mean, was it spontaneous or what?
I'm a kind of person, that kind of person. If I like something, if I'm happy, then I show it. I express my happiness. And obviously, it was, something, a moment which, which I never really expected. None of us expected it, and when we started doing this film, we felt that we were doing something special, something good. But nobody really expected this film to achieve this kind of, success globally. Not only as a commercial box office success, it's got huge critical acclaim, and and now it's winning all the awards. So it's something which you really don't. It's mother of all dreams. It's not even a dream.
I think the next question will require a bleeper. This was an FU moment to the critics.
No. It wasn't, to be honest with you. It was just a genuine. I felt genuinely happy for A.R. Rahman. I feel his success, was due, and then I was really looking forward to Danny winning the award. And the shots which you saw, I think, were when Danny won the Best Director award, because you see, because basically I sincerely believe that this is a director's medium, and ultimately it's a director who really is there. I agree that the script is the most important thing, but ultimately on the set it is a director. I have a very special regard, respect, and for him as not only as a filmmaker, as a director, but as a human being. He's so gracious, he's so humble, and he's so giving and so encouraging, and he is not one of those who tries to hawk all the credit. He's one of those who gives that credit to the people who really, he sincerely and honestly feels, and he doesn't mince. He feels on stage, he will, tell everyone. I said, this is responsible because of he was the one who did it.
How was the moment for you personally? There were 2 tables there at the Golden Globes, one of the biggest events, most watched event. 2 tables, all India. It was like mini India over there, right? I mean, proud.
It was great, and then there was, Shah Rukh and Karan and Gauri sitting over there. So and I was very happy that they were there, that at least to share, I had someone to share this happiness with. I could share it. So whenever we won the Golden Award, I would show it to Karan and Shah. I said, this is the first one, this is the second one. I knew the whole India is watching, but they were there live, in flesh and blood, to see and share our happiness and excitement.
You think the focus on Indian filmmaking will now change to make these kind of movies? As the producer, you try to be different also.
I think this is the best thing for Indian cinema, for Indian film industry, that this has given a platform which no other film has given in the past. Because because it's a completely an Indian film. It's got an Indian star cast. It's got almost 95% of the technicians are Indian. It's got, it's a story, Indian story, written by an Indian diplomat, and so it's every inch an Indian film. I feel this is more Indian than the Indian films made with so many foreign technicians.
That's very true.
This is truly an Indian film, and I'm proud to say that it's an Indian film, and I'm proud of this film.
Something, coming back to your reaction, that is actually woken up the Western media. They love that kind of stuff. They must have all been hounding you.
Yes, of course. There are the international media all over the world who've been, calling me up, wanting, and I'm doing interviews with quite a few of them, and they also really, the way you're mentioning to me about this movement, and they're using it. They've got the clippings, and they're using this everywhere. They're really, they're very sporting, and they loved this, moment of, of the Golden Globes.
Spontaneous reaction.
Absolutely spontaneous. It was genuine. It was honest.
Tell me one thing. When you went up on stage, when you hugged Tom Cruise, what do you tell him in his ear? We whipped your butt.
No, I didn't say that, but he is truly an American. His entire persona is very American. When I met him, I said, if you see a Gandhian, he looks like a Indian. You see a Gandhian, or you see someone, who goes, you go in a village and you find. I said, this man looks like an Indian. So Tom Cruise is a complete American. When I met him, I said, and when I met him, he's very proper in the way he talks, he speaks, and I met him and I shook him and I said, and then first thing he said, I said, I'm dying to come to India. I'm really looking forward to India, coming to India, and I said, you must come. People love you over here. People have loved your films, and so from the time he did Risky Business to Top Gun and all these films and all, he's one of those real big superstars who has maintained his his stardom, and he's improved as an actor. Every film he has really improved. I've loved so many of his films. So he talking so fondly about India, and then I said, okay, fine. Now this film has done this. Not only Tom Cruise. I met Spielberg. He had seen the film. He had very good things, great things to say about the film, and a little bit good things to say about me also.